Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's Dose of Leadership. We've talked a lot over the past several months in all these different doses about passion and trust and respect and leading by example and all these things that make make us effective leaders to those around us and for ourselves as well. Today, I want to talk something a little bit more about ourselves, about making ourselves the strongest we can be. And one of the ways we do that is by surrounding ourselves with the right people. Now that's a basic concept, right? You want your kids to be surrounded by kids that you want them to look up to and kids that you like the way they play together or they don't do anything wrong. But what I'm talking about is actually taking it a step further. We talked also about mission statements of organization, and we also have to have our own personal mission. Today we're going to talk about having our own personal board of directors. Having that inner circle. In organizations, you have your inner circle, and a lot of leadership theories, you talk about the in group, the out group. But what I'm talking about is something a lot deeper. When you have to make a decision about something as a leader, as a person, it's great to know who you can turn to and whose advice and whose counsel you respect. And that's where the personal board of directors comes in. In organizations, all types of organizations have a board of directors, right? The people they go to and they say, okay, this is something we're thinking about doing. What do you think? Does it make sense to fund this project or that project or cut this program or enlarge this program or maybe add a new person to your team? A personal board of directors follows the same philosophy. If you want to decide how to go about changing your career, growing your career, helping your team to be most successful, who do you turn to? Do you have a best friend? Do you have a group of friends? And it doesn't even have to be friends, but it has to be people you trust and respect. And most often it's even better if they're not very close to you, but they're people that you respect and you go to. Not necessarily people from your same industry either. You might want to have somebody from the legal profession, maybe someone from the accounting or the finance world, somebody who's involved with marketing or public relations. But having that inner circle, having that personal board where you can turn to when you have a question, any question, but knowing you have that group of people. And I encourage you, if you don't have that group, to really sit back and think about it. I call it a personal board of directors. You could also look at it as an advisory board, an advisory panel, a council, just a group. But knowing who has your back, knowing that these people, and I should have said this earlier, that these people have your best interest at heart. That's the key, right? Because you're not going to trust their opinions and trust their counsel if you don't believe that they have your best interest at heart. So finding that group of people, and you in turn can be part of their board of directors as well, their personal board as well, right? They help you, you help them, and you form this council. I know I have a group of people who I turn to when I have a question. Maybe it's a mentor, maybe it's somebody on the same level, maybe it's a peer, maybe it's a mentee, but they're people that I trust and respect, and I know that when I'm going to start a new project, I'm going to ask them what they think first. I encourage you to find that group. I encourage you that if you have questions about how to find that group, reach out to me. Send me an email, post on social media, give me a phone call. I'm always here to help, and that's something that I enjoy a great deal, is working with people and serving on their personal boards as well. So I'm here, and I hope that you will take this advice, create your personal board of directors, and of course, keep leading. Thanks for listening. Have a great day and a great week.